Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Sohum and I'm on a mission to spread peace, love, and positivity through music. Today I'll be reacting to Nearly Lost You by Screaming Trees, which is a crazy name by the way, but super interesting to me. This reaction is a special request coming from William, so thank you very much William for your generous support as always. And when it comes to Screaming Trees, the name aside, I have never heard of this band before. I have never heard anything from them. This is going to be a completely fresh reaction for you all, so I hope you enjoy it. If you do, hit that subscribe button, but let's just jump in. Okay. Interesting vibe. Ooh. Oh, nice layering.
Like the one you knew before, calling me back once again.
It's a cool vibe. Whoa. Wow.
Let's try to sleep now.
There's so much going on in this one, but I really like the first like batch of lyrics here. These are super meaningful. And then when we get to this like second verse, I guess this is the chorus here. I was so thrown off by the rhythmic pattern here because when he was singing I nearly lost you there, that second I nearly didn't happen nearly as fast enough as I would have expected normally. So the way that these lines and these lyrics are being delivered are in a almost delayed manner to what I'm accustomed to. So that's why like I was super thrown off because the rhythm, lyrically at least, was not typical to me in this chorus. And when I think about the verse, they didn't actually start singing on the 1 of the beat. I think they started singing on the 3, but I'll have to go back and fact check myself. Either way, though, I really like the guitars underneath. There's a lot of energy going on so far.
Let's try to sleep now.
Hey, you hear the guitars now. I'm noticing it more.
Drag me far enough to know how blind every mile that you burn.
I don't understand that line. Drag me far enough to know I'm blind every mile that you burn. Something about like burning tires maybe?
There's a rider that's falling in. It's clear there's no time to return.
Oh.
I nearly lost
Oh yeah, see? It feels a little delayed.
you. It's taken us somewhere.
Or maybe delayed would be the wrong word. It feels like some of the words in this chorus are like dragged out long or extended a bit. And it's not a bad thing, it's just what I notice.
It's taken us somewhere. I nearly lost you there. Let's try to see now.
Ooh. This is a grunge guitar tone if I've ever heard it. Super muddled. Oh, nice drum beat. You know, something I've been noticing about more grunge music in general is that the guitar tones, they are rarely ever clean, and it's almost on the opposite extreme. It's not necessarily like metal or metalcore where it's just super heavy, overdriven. these guitar tones and potentially the effects on top of these tones feel very and I want the word I want to use is muddled. It feels like you put the sound through this like interesting kaleidoscope of modifications, and out came this like slightly shrill but also melodic grungy guitar tone. If that makes sense to you, you know, I guess like the video or something. But let me know what you think when it comes to like grunge guitar tones.
Did you hear the distant light calling me back to myself?
Ooh.
Like the one you knew before, calling me back once again.
Oof.
I nearly lost you there. And it's taking us somewhere. I nearly
Do you hear underneath one of these words there's like an off chord somewhere? I'm trying to listen carefully for it. I'll try to point it out.
taking us somewhere.
After he says somewhere, there's like two strummed chords that sound different, I guess.
And it's taking us somewhere.
Three strums.
Nearly lost you there. Well, let's try to sing now.
Yeah. See, that tells me that the chord progression in this section, at least in the choruses, has a very fast turnaround, because I hear it at the end of all of these phrases here. At the end of there, somewhere, there, now. It's interesting.
Try to sing now. I nearly lost you there. I nearly lost you. I nearly lost you there. I nearly lost you there. I nearly
Just the repetition. Ooh. I feel like they added the seventh on all of these chords. Well, there it is, everybody. Screaming Trees, nearly lost you. I almost thought the song was called Nearly Lost You There, but it's Nearly Lost You. Yeah, this is an interesting one. I feel like when it comes to like listening to grunge music, I have like a hard time knowing what to predict and like how the composition is decided, because sometimes, you know, when it comes to like my own music writing, I'll start with like a chorus or just main chord progression and like write melodies and lyrics around those things. But I feel like in grunge music, and especially this song, some of the chord progressions are so atypical that it would be at least relatively harder to write some of these vocal melody lines, because these like melodies aren't melodies that I would ever think to come up with. I mean, I don't know if we're even in the same scale of minor. We may be in some kind of Dorian or Mixolydian, just based on my own cursory intuition right now. I'm not going to break open the music theory on all of us and try to, you know, problem solve this in real time, but it doesn't feel like we use natural minor here. So I'd be very curious to what you guys think about this song and how it was composed and put together from a music perspective, because I wouldn't be able to do something like this. And I'm not saying that I should be able to do something like this, like I have the skill set, but these aren't typical, I guess, voicings and chord progressions and melodies that I'm ever really used to. So, you know, that just comes from my own musical background and lack of grunge upbringing. Maybe you guys have like a very keen ear when it comes to listening to Screaming Trees or Pearl Jam or any bands like that. I feel like when I listen to bands like that, I have to do my level best to try to have this like cursory understanding of the song's melody, of its structure, and then and only then, once I've like got some baseline understanding, can I provide more meaningful feedback. But despite that, I really enjoyed this song. I feel like it's the perfect song to like have playing like on your California drive, all the way down from Los Angeles up to like, let's say, the West Coast, in Washington at least. That'd be a fun song to keep on that ride. Yeah, very curious what you guys think. Hopefully you enjoyed my reaction though. If you did, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to request any reactions from me for yourself, anything that I may or may not get to, you can check out the link in the description box down below and request one yourself. And yeah, that's all I've got for you guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Take care and peace.